Hey everybody, O3 reporting here. We are out in Jupiter Farms, Florida, out west of Jupiter Farms, Florida. Today, I figured I'd just kick back and treat myself to a little bit of the great outdoors. All the hay deliveries are finished. So let's take you on a little bit of a true Florida experience. So here we are in God's serene creation. Out in the cypress, out with the gators. You can barely hear the traffic in the distance. Ain't a house for miles. If somebody didn't take you somewhere like this when you went to Florida, then they didn't take you to the real Florida. Just FYI. We take for granted sometimes, I know I do, where we are. I live in Florida myself, and I would say it's amongst the top places, top 3, at least top 5 places on earth where you're free. You're free to just be, go where you want, and enjoy yourself. Don't lose sight of that wherever you are. It's time to get out in the nature where ain't nothing and just appreciate God's creation a little bit. If you can, if you have the ability, you're not trapped in one of these big cities. And if you are, I pray for you, because we as human beings and our soul need this. We need to go to places like this and just relax, take it all in, listen to the bugs sing. It's almost June, the summer's going to begin. All the purple flowers are out, the birds are singing, the cypress trees are nice and green. Just appreciate what you get. God doesn't charge a thing for this. I hope you guys are doing good. Stay diligent. Find the love. And if you are, keep riding with Jesus. It's really super awesome. Super awesome. It'll be fantastic for the fish, right? Super good. Just spray it down. Yeah. Spraying the chemicals down. It's good for it. What the Alright. So I says to the guy, I think he's the foreman guy in charge of all the guys. They all look like they don't have citizenship paperwork or immigration paperwork. But I says to this guy who's watching all of them, speaking to them in Spanish, I said, I'm sure that's real good for the fish. He did not, of course, respond in any way, but he didn't bother me for videotaping. So what the F over? Spraying down the waterways out here with God knows what. Cool. Okay. this truck's been running here since I've been here, and the company that you see spraying that shit everywhere must be this avcaquatic.com. I'm gonna look that up later. avcaquatic.com. But so, upon going on the internet, I come across this Aquatic Plant Management Society, which is an umbrella international organization that basically is a who's who of aquatic chemical weed killer companies. And you can see the AVC company that I found out there spraying the crap out of the vegetation is on this international society. I mean, all of these companies are pretty much either people who apply these weed killers, or they're manufacturing them. And look who we happen to find. For some reason, the only energy company involved is none other than Duke Energy, who we see doing this now. So this is my town. You seen these lights in your town yet? I've had them on the channel before. The bizarre black light street lights that they act like they're all an accident, but this is a street that leads straight to a giant Walmart. If you go down the street, it's all residential. We all know that blue light is not healthy for us. So what is this? But anyway, I just find it interesting that Duke Energy is a part of this international society of aquatic management. But this is just some bonus footage. What the hell is Duke Energy doing? And why are they involved with that international society? So these are some other companies. Just a mosquito control company, Lee County Mosquito Control, mostly chemical manufacturers. I happened to look up just one of the if you go to these treatment, pond treatment, aquatic treatment companies, and you go to their websites, they don't mention any of the products or chemicals that they use. But I decided to look up just one of the chemicals that Syngenta is a big one. They manufacture a bunch of stuff. I know I had heard of them before. But I just looked up just one of the chemicals used for aquatic weed management. And the results were pretty telling. So the next slide is going to be just one of the many chemicals. Just one. The first one I looked up, here was the definition given for diquat dibromide. Exposure to large amounts of diquat dibromide might cause severe poisoning with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, convulsions, and even death. Repeated exposure to diquat dibromide may cause clouding of the eye lenses, cataracts. Repeated exposure may cause damage to the skin, fingernails, cause cracked skin. I mentioned that the people look like illegals. A quick look through reviews. Stop picking up day labor off the side of the road. I just thought that was a funny coincidence. So they're not very above board, apparently, on their hiring process. They just hire anybody. And the Aquatic Plant Management Society, which is the umbrella international organization of scientists, educators, students, commercial pesticide applicators, administrators, and concerned individuals interested in the management and study of aquatic plants. The membership reflects a diversity of federal, state, and local agencies, universities, and colleges around the world, corporations, and small businesses. What does that sound like? So here's the board and committee chairs.
As to what the climate of the future will be can be far worse than none at all.
And
afraid that our
there's Duke
understanding of the
Energy
complex
again,
weather
president.
machine is not yet good enough to make a reliable statement of the
And
future.
you go down a little bit. And you have the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. They're really good at screwing stuff up. So yeah. So I really just wanted this to be a really just nice video of just appreciating God's creation, and that's all it was intended to be. But it's funny how, you know, you're put in a position to see things that you can't ignore in the process, and you're turned into a whole other animal. And of course I had to look this stuff up, and sure enough I find Duke Energy involved in the Umbrella Organization, and these are the people that are deciding, you know, what cancerous chemicals are okay to dump into our waterways for years.